Alright, sup everyone. Now before I begin my review for Don't Breathe, there are two very special people I wanted to thank. First off, I would like to thank Danny Salasalan, the Senior Social Media Manager of Sony Pictures Singapore. Thank you so much for giving us an early preview of the film. I really appreciate it. And the second person I would like to thank is Tiffany Yong. Thank you so much for referring me to Danny. Without you, this wouldn't have been possible. I really appreciate it, and without further ado, Don't Breathe.
Yo, I got our ticket out of here. Rumor is this guy is sitting on at least 300K. Boom!
Don't Breathe is from the same director of the remake of Evil Dead, the 2013 version. Some people love it, some people hated it. I feel that it pays a lot of respect to the original and it has a ton of practical effects. And now the creators of Evil Dead have came out with the latest film Don't Breathe, along with Sam Raimi and along with their main actress Jane Levy. And she plays the character of Rocky. Funny how you say her name. She and the two other friends are a bunch of reckless thieves who decided to steal from people's houses without taking their money. And without spoiling anything here, they decided to sneak in and steal from a wealthy blind man's house. And things took a turn. So now Zach, so after back from the screening, what do you think of the film?
For me, I kinda liked the movie. It was not bad. Kinda predictable with the jump scares. It was presented with many close-up shots that really has this very claustrophobic effect, and this claustrophobic effect has a way of drawing you into the movie. It kind of like sucks you in, so it makes you feel as if you are in the movie itself, and some parts even made me hold my breath, hence the title. Don't breathe.
For my side, I feel that the good points of this film is that it takes its time to set up. You really understand why these people are actually robbing people's houses. They're not exactly a bunch of reckless teenagers looking for fun, as some movies would have put it. One more thing that I like about the film is that it's in its location, they really make use of the entire house. You really feel that it's not just about the basement
Every
or the
creek and corner.
Yeah, even the attic, everywhere around the house, they really make use of this. And I feel as if as a claustrophobic situation, you often get a sense of real tension because there's not a lot of areas that you can hide. On a plus side, I find that the characters in this movie are a lot more smarter than the initial remake of Evil Dead. There are a lot of innovative and creative cinematography in this. Ultimately, great performance by Stephen Yong, who is plays as the blind man. If you do not know him, he stars as a colonel inside Avatar.
The James Cameron film, we're not talking about The Last Airbender. For me, one of the things that I felt that didn't work out for this movie is some of the textual scenes. The movie that involves either messaging or you're reading a piece of written material. I feel as if some of those scenes weren't presented very clearly.
Alright, for my take is that as a horror film that tries to be very realistic, sometimes you feel that the blind man can teleport to places. Sometimes you see him at this location. And the character turns, he's down there. How did he move so fast? And apparently he's like Daredevil, man. He moves like a ghost. Also, from the fact that a lot of loud noises and a lot of gunshots were inside this film, it's a bit unrealistic if nobody ever calls the cops.
The neighborhood didn't even know.
Yeah.
There's so many gunshots.
And also towards the end of the film, towards the third act where it gets really twisted, you find that certain elements do not make sense. Now, without spoiling anything here, you watch the third act of the story and you know why the blind man is pretty much a messed up person. Some things don't make much sense, and that's all I can put it.
Guys, I guess one of the things that really frustrated me was the movie was supposed to be rated M, and Singapore cinema censored it to a PG-13 rating.
Throughout the entire film, there were obviously some vulgar language, but it was just cut out in post, and there was
They mute the vulgarities.
So it really sounds like, I'm gonna, you are.
I felt as if some violent scenes were also cut out. Like they were obviously censored. Like you can't even see it.
Now I'm not gonna degrade my score based on that, but like, what the heck, Singapore? What the heck gonna censor the entire film for? It's not like a 14-year-old is gonna see this. So overall, guys, I feel as if this is an incredibly great suspenseful film. There's a few intense moments and heart-pounding sequences. They really keep you at the edge of your seat, and sometimes, hence the title, Didn't Breathe. But overall, due to some unrealistic sequences, I do feel as if those parts could have been improved on. I'm gonna give Don't Breathe a 7 out of 10. Now what about you, Zach?
For me, I felt as if the movie was predictable, but nonetheless thrilling and suspenseful. I would give this movie a 6.5 over 10. You should check it out.
So guys, if you have watched Don't Breathe, what are your thoughts on it? You can comment in the comment section below. And was the film censored for you? I hope the film is uncensored in its theatrical release, and I hope that you have a great fun watching this film. I want to thank you all for watching, and I also want to thank Sony Pictures Singapore for giving us an opportunity. And if you like this and you want to see more, you can check out Delitans Reviews Facebook page for more upcoming movie reviews and amazing updates such as these. I'm looking forward to my next horror film for Lights Out, and hopefully we can have another special guest to talk alongside. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for watching, and you can stay tuned, stay awesome, and I'll see you again in Delitans Reviews.
Please let me go!
Really fucked up.
Always one on the first line. Social market, senior social media manager. It really shucks, man. I can't say it. And okay. A wealthy blind man's to me was has this habit of suffocating. And some parts even made me hold my brain. Aside from the previous. No, we're not gonna say that. Yeah, I hope it's not censored for you, I feel as if I just messed up my now see you. Isaac, no, wait. Do it again. Okay.